Okay. Hi po. Ay, ang taray. Hi, miss. Ongoing na yung screening?
Ongoing.
Taga dito kasi Daet? You're so pretty. Taga saan ka, sis?
I'm from Naga City.
Naga City. So, tapos ka nang mag-aura sa taas? You're so pretty. Ano pangalan mo?
I'm Christina Kendra Mendoza.
Good luck, sis. You're so pretty. Anong number mo?
Number 1.
So, malalaman dito ngayon yung official candidates or hindi? Maghihintay kayo ng ilang days?
Yes.
Kaya anong sa rin nila? Okay, thank you, so pretty. Oh, diba? Number 1 pa lang kabog na.
My purpose
Pretty. Tapos ka na sumalang?
Iba mami.
Anong number mo, sis?
15 mami.
Pasok ka na ako dyan for sure. Aurora. Hindi ba tagal Ligaspig? Albay ka? Good luck, sis. O, diba? Super pretty.
I choose Sir Ma'am Marshall Kaluga. Hello po, good afternoon. Hi! Hello po. Simple-simple lang ang question ko, di ba? Do you have boyfriend? Yes po. Okay. Tell about your boyfriend. Do you love your boyfriend? Well, to be honest, my boyfriend is in Cebu right now, having work. And I very much love my boyfriend, knowing the fact that he is very much supportive. Although I am a gay, although I'm part of the LGBT, but he's actually very supportive when it comes to the things that I love and the things that I want in life. And for me, that's one thing or the greatest gift that I've actually received this year, to have boyfriend in my life.
Okay, my question is, so, doon sa sinabi mo yun, do you agree sa same-sex marriage?
Wow, that is a very challenging question, knowing the fact that marriage is a sacred thing and it is being binded by Almighty Father. It's always an issue, most especially here in our country. It is because we stereotype and people have lots of words to say about same-sex marriage. I believe I'm not agree, although I'm part of the LGBT, but in same-sex union, I believe that's very much okay because we are not across or we are not making a bad thing about the law of the church and the law of the people.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro. Seafarer, I know that water or
You're
the
so
sea
pretty.
is life. I would like to tell to blind child
Anong number ka, Tia? Number 18. At taray. From Daet ka, diba?
Every moment of our lives while
Naku,
we
Tia,
are
best of luck. You're so pretty. Anong pangalan mo ulit?
Don Velasquez.
Oo nga, si Don. Thank you, Don. Best of luck.
Thank you po.
Ang ganda. Ako naman. Candidate ano ka?
Sorry lang, madam.
Candidate ano ka?
22. Refreshing.
Anong number ka po? Sa lang pati ha, makakita ko mga gorgeous na babae.
I would like to bring the blind child to a ocean, in an ocean. I would like to hear, although he or she cannot see the wide ocean, I would like to feel him or her, the sea breeze, him or her to be able to understand what I am talking
Pero taga dito ka sa Pag-Norte rin.
Taga dito
ka. Mercedes.
To find life, to standing or opening our heart in the wide
Good luck,
ocean.
sis.
Thank you so much.
Taga dito ka rin, te. Good luck sa inyo ha, mga Diyosa.
Thank you so much.
Iya, super guwapa ka talaga. Ito, YouTuber ito, kilala ko si Bakla eh. Sis, ano ang pangalan mo?
I'm Lawrence Di Matoti, proud to represent the Municipality of Paracalen.
Ah, diba? Golden Age.
Laban Paracalen, laban Paracaleños, laban Matubalan.
Tia, tapos ko nang sumalang.
Hindi po sa sayang pala.
Oh, Tia, best of luck ha.
Opo. Actually, may exam kami ngayon pero ilalaban ko to.
Okay. Baka ano best of luck talaga.
Laban ko.
Makabisita nga po dyan. So, will please pick your judge.
Daet ka rin?
Yes po, I'm from Daet, Camarines.
Anong name mo, sis?
Sedi po, Sedi.
Ah, ikaw ba
Munting
si
princess.
Best of luck, sis.
Hello po.
Well, my question is, if you are going to be
Daet ka rin.
No po, I'm from
by
the city of
our
Legazpi.
incoming
Ah,
president
Legazpi
Yes,
ka.
into a cabinet
Okay, anong screen name mo, sis?
I am Lizette Ritan in
cabinet
the
post
city
you
of
want to be
Legazpi.
appointed and
Best of
why?
luck, sis.
I would
Tara.
definitely would want to be the
Ay, mga
secretary
gorgeous.
of
Parang kilala kita. Ikaw ba yung taga
Right now, I am working
Albay
as a
or
host
Sorsogon?
And
I'm from Naga City.
Ah, Naga City. Anong ang gaganda? Ano ba? Anong pangalan mo, sis? Ano screen name mo?
Precious Love Marie.
Precious Love Marie. So, you're representing Naga City. Grabe, ito kayo naman taga Naga. Bless of luck. Ito rin, no? Parang ano to, oh. Anong number? Naga City ka rin, Tia.
Naga City po ako residing, but I'm representing Pinyasan.
Kamarisor. Parang mga veteran sa mga beauty na to. Oh. Ang mga baka, tinanong mga beauty na ito. Oh. Ito nga abangan natin sa Miss Gay Pinyasan this year kasi nararamdaman ko ang mga laban na laban ng mga beauty queen na to. Invite mo sila, Tia, sa sa ating Miss Gay Pinyasan kung kailan ito gaganapin.
Yes, hello po. Hi everyone for those who are watching.
But
I'd like to invite everyone on the coronation night of Miss Gay Pinyasan
the question,
2022, which will be held at the Agri Sports Complex on the
the freedom
21st
from
of
the
June
education system in the
2022. See you all
Philippines
there.
that
Thank you,
want
sis.
to
Best of luck to all of you.
if you will be
Hindi
appointed
kayo.
as the Secretary of Education.
Actually, I believe that there is nothing wrong with the system of education in the Philippines, but rather the mistake or yung pagkakamali is already within the students and their parents. Why? Because the students can just be given everything. We as educators, we can create curricula that can be fitted to our students, yes. But if they will not accept these things, then we are just feeding nothing. We are just talking to the air and they will not receive this information. And by that, I can also say that through the parents, if they are just going to tolerate their students and their children to behave in the way that they are, which is happening right now, then therefore their students will not learn. Their children cannot be the children that they are expecting them to be. They're scolding teachers for scolding their children, but they do not know the real story behind why their students are getting scolded. But now, through the modular distance learning, I believe, na na-experience nila ang pagiging teacher and they themselves do not have that patience to teach their own child. So how come that they will expect us teachers to be having a lot of patience? So I believe that we have to recalibrate the minds of our children and their parents so that they can absorb freely all the things that the Department of Education has to offer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And for the next judge,
Nakakaloka ang screen nila.
all right, our Miss Pinyasan 2019 is 2021. Okay, 2021 is Cheryl Loy Zantuba.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I'm very glad that you are a public school teacher. And hearing from what you have answered a while ago, and since I am taking classes overseas, I see a different status quo in terms of education. So, since you don't want to change any in our system, how can you improve rather? Or how can you make our education system the same as the ones overseas or being on the top of the universities? Let's say for example, University of the Philippines. We are still lower than 100 on the top universities, right? So I would like to ask if there will be an improvement on the system. What kind of improvement you want to implement in terms of our education system?
Okay, thank you so much. Let me start by saying that I strongly believe in the saying that you should strike the iron while it's hot. For us to be able to build a foundation to the learners, we shall start when they are young. And I believe that the teacher should, that the education system should really be
should really make capable the teachers that are teaching the young ones, not just on how to read and how to write, but on how to properly perceive these things. Yes, they can know how to read, they may know how to add and minus and subtract and do all these things in arithmetic, but if they will not be having the proper foundation in their character, then this will not be built. Now, if you were asking me, ma'am, if there will be something if there will be an improvement in the education system, what will it be? I think that we shall give premium to thinking that the school is not just inside the premises of the campus, but the school can also be brought to the houses of these children or to the houses of these students, because let us be honest, there are very bright students who cannot go from their residential area to their schools, and they cannot pay the tuition fees that these schools are asking. That is why they are becoming deprived of the education that they deserve. So I believe that if we are going to bring the school inside their houses, which we are doing in our school right now, which we call Project Access, dinadala na po namin ang school doon sa kanilang mga tahanan, because we have been assessing that our students really have the drive to go to their schools, but their parents cannot send them. They do not have food to eat. So they cannot really just face these things with blank eyes. So they have to help their parents to earn. So instead of going to school, they will be absent, and they will just find the money so that their little siblings can eat. So I believe that as an island teacher, if we will go distances and take miles and take slopes and steeps to just teach children and to teach all the students, then we are really having a very good quality of education. Hindi naman natin kailangan makipagsabayan actually sa ibang bansa, because yun ang bagay sa kanila. Eto tayo, naninirahan sa Pilipinas. And let us be real. Huwag natin silang pilitin pumasok sa school, ilapit natin ang sarili natin sa kanila. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I have a follow-up question.
I have a follow-up question.
So, cadet number 5, we are both the same public school teachers. So, my last and follow-up question for you. Do you think joining in this kind of beauty pageant, you are violating the Magna Carta for teachers? Why or why not?
I have been asked that question a lot of times, especially when I was televised in its showtime. I have faced the national TV as this one, and I am proud to say that I'm a teacher, and they're really asking me about the code of ethics, about the Magna Carta for teachers. But how do we really assess a good teacher? Shall we just be engaged in this Magna Carta? Shall we be engaged by this code of ethics? Or shall we be free to be ourselves? Because if we are teaching our students to achieve who they are, para sundin nila kung anong nilalaman ng kanilang puso, sino tayo para magturo nun kung tayo mismo ay nalilimitahan ng ganitong mga salita at maling pag-iisip lamang? So I am continuing to join pageants even I'm already 26. And people say that you are already professional, yes, but I am going to go beyond the horizons and the limitations set by the department and tell them that there is nothing wrong with who I am. I am a millennial teacher, and I am effective in teaching 21st century skills to my learners. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janela.